Freedom of Information Act. FOIA.
BZ Watchdog News Network.
Yay! Oh, sorry. I get excited. Good, they're coming directly this way. Hey, hon, sidewalk is important. There you go. That's so much better. Believe it or not. Yay! There's a council meeting tonight. Yay! That's so fantastic. There's nothing wrong in this entire town. Absolutely nothing. They definitely didn't write 6,370 citations last year. Did you know that? That's 6 for every person in town. That's crazy. That's crazy work. They're busy. So I'm Otto the Watchdog, and I'm here in Wortham, Texas. And I'm here today because a young lady who's the valedictorian of the local high school was falsely accused of DUI. How's it going? Council meeting tonight.
So probably smoking in the firehouse.
Oh, I'm right in the way. I didn't even notice that. How's it going today? Would you like it? Oh, I don't have any cards to give you either. Oh no, that's terrible. So a young lady, the valedictorian of the high school, was accused of DUI, and it was because that the police did such a lazy job in the investigation that they just kind of put her name on there, and it wasn't even her. And then another police officer leaked it, like obtained it.
Hey, it's not yours. It's not yours. No.
And then obtained it. I don't know if I can say illegally, but everybody involved thought that they were doing a good thing, and then later found out that it was all a scam to get information that they weren't allowed to have to begin with. And then they released that information to people that weren't supposed to have it, like the principal at the school. And then the principal at the school got all kinds of big mad and started giving it to all the teachers. So now they think that the valedictorian is a drunk driver. Isn't that fantastic? Oh, and then when the police chief apologized about it, we found out that they also threatened the principal of the middle school threatened the mother, said that she was going to kick her ass for these allegations that for her saying that the allegations against her daughter were not true. Threatened to kick her ass, which is a crime. That is a crime. Actually a crime. That is actually disorderly conduct. So we have a bunch of fantastic stuff going. Hi, council meeting tonight.
Yes.
Fantastic. There's nothing wrong in this town though, so it should be a quick meeting. Yay! How's it going, buddy?
What is this?
Oh, this is poster. Look.
What is this?
It says council meeting tonight.
What's a council meeting?
A council meeting's where everybody gets together and says that we're all doing a good job. That's where everybody says, hey, look at me, I'm doing fantastic. That's what they do, yeah. Hope you're having a good day, sir.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You're silly.
Yeah, I am silly, yes. You're not wrong about that. There's a council meeting tonight. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this entire town though, I promise you. Oh, nothing at all. It should be a quick meeting, uneventful.
Okay.
Yay.
Awesome.
I love council meetings so much. They're my favorite. We all get together and pat ourselves on the back for the job well done.
Beautiful. Yes, ma'am. K-E-L-L-Y.
Thank you so much.
I just want to speak. Oh, sorry.
I'm just making sure Tanya put you on minutes. Thank you. I apologize.
No, I'm sorry. I've never done this before, so you new to me. So I just want to speak on behalf of an incident that has happened that involves a police officer, and pretty much I'm going to use the word leaking of records that involved my child, but not in the sense of her arrest, and the school has been punishing her and her friend I won't go into the details because I'm gonna let my daughter speak for herself. The amount of, it costs so much long term. I'm not good at speaking in public, so sorry. Her senior year, and the fact that this police officer did this is mind blowing to me. I want to commend Kelly Craig for his investigation and everything, and I thank you and I applaud you for that. When it goes behind executive, I'm not sure how that's said, but I just hope that you'll take into consideration what she's had to go through and her friends and leaving the school, her reputation tarnished. Sorry, but I'm gonna leave that to my daughter. She can tell you more about how this has affected her than I can, but that's all I have to say.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, sorry, oh, jeez.
Are there any other members who would like to speak? Each one having 3 minutes to speak. Ma'am, what's your name?
You say Emma Bell.
Emma Callum.
Please, go ahead.
I just want to bring into light how this has affected my life, and not just my life, but my friends too. It's made going to school really hard. I think I've missed a week since it happens. My friend actually left school because it is just so much, like the kids talking about us, the teachers talking about us, and not only is it affecting our high school lives, but who's going to want to write a college recommendation letter for what these rumors are saying about us? Because it's teachers talking to students, students talking to students, and it's hard. I hear people come up to me and they talk about like how I used to be this and now they see me as this, how I've changed, even though like what they're saying about me isn't true, and it's just hard. Can I look at my notes?
Okay, absolutely. Something else.
It's also made it to where I can't trust the people that are supposed to be here for me. All that trust is gone. I can't focus on schoolwork because all I can think about is how much I don't want to go to school and what's the point if I can't go to college if I can't get recommendation letters. I lost my team. They don't see me the same. They don't talk to me. And I worked really hard to get on that. So, yeah, I think that's it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Are there any other members of the public who wish to speak? 3 minutes each.
I'll go last. Let me know when my timer starts. All right, public trust. There ain't any. I don't know what you guys have done. I know, Mayor, you just came in, so I'm not going to hold you your feet to the fire just yet. But I do expect you to be transparent with what's going on. I expect you to hold the people that are accountable. Mr. Craig, I do appreciate you, getting to the bottom of the investigation with a rogue police officer who did what she shouldn't have done, and I'm glad she owned up on it. I'm glad she did that at least. That goes a long way with actually owning up to a mistake. It's easier to recover from a mistake than recovering from a mistake after you lied about it. So I don't agree with what she did, but I do agree that she did speak up and tell you the truth, and I commend her for that, because a lot of cops will lie and falsify reports to save their own butt. So that should be taken into consideration, even though she did mess up big time. Back to the school district, though. I'm here because of 2 parents and 2 kids, one of which just spoke, okay? She talked about faith and trust in the people that are supposed to be guiding our young youth. They're not. They're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. This one over here is having a rogue, police officer give a statement to somebody else, and they're doing what they're doing with it. And it shouldn't. Her information shouldn't even be out there. It's not something I can get through her open records request. It should not be out there. Your kids, their private information by law should not be released out to the public if they're under the age of 18. So that's a big no-no. It's a big violation. My second thing is, the second parent reached out to me regarding an incident about an unlawful search of a child over a vape based on an anonymous tip. I put a records request in about it. Chief knows because he responded to my request about some other things, or at least the city secretary does. It's funny that I called the superintendent 30 minutes after I put the request in, and the superintendent called the parent and said, now that coach wants to change their statement. I want to preserve that statement because anything else is tampering with records and evidence, which is against the law. I want that statement redacted with that child's information since I put my request in. They can amend the statement. They can't change the statement. Bottom line is you got a big issue here with tampering with evidence and records and rogue elements within the school district and obviously within his department, which he's trying to handle. I at least commend him on that. I don't usually do that with officers. But I will tell you, y'all ain't going to get rid of me until we get this cleaned up. So y'all can either do something with the school district or I'll bring more people. I brought him, and I know you're not happy with that, Mayor, because I can tell by your facial expressions. But, about the gentleman being, using his First Amendment out there loud and proud and expressing his First Amendment right, which is what you guys' right to do. If you don't like something, speak out. They can't silence you. If they do, they're committing a crime and violating your civil rights. How much more time I got?
2 seconds.
Oh, I'm done. Okay.
Well, you didn't state your last 2 seconds. Please say your name.
I'm going to invoke my Fourth Amendment right and not give it. You can find me on Bzwatchdog on all social media platforms. Hold on, the cop's coming. He's probably going to give you some unlawful directive.
You crazy, man.
Excuse me, officer.
Yes, sir.
How many police officers does it take to push a suspect down the stairs?
It only takes one.
You have fun with that sign.
Oh, it's one of my favorite things to do. Yeah. Have a good day, sir. Don't let me bother you. So I've got a special treat for you guys. Yay! Members only live streams are awesome. As usual, it started out scary though. I no longer got set up before a bunch of cops showed up, so I panic a little bit sometimes. I hope you guys understand. Okay, let me in. Hi. Hello, members. East Carbon Exposed. How's it going? Thank you for being a channel member. NBCN, what's up, buddy? How's it going? Good to see you. B&W, thank you. Hi. P&W Adventures, appreciate you for being here. Thank you to all my channel members. You guys make these deep dive investigations possible, and we've been at this one for quite a while. 6th Estate, what's up, buddy? Hi. There's the council meeting tonight. Yay. But nothing's going bad in this town at all. Everything's perfectly fine. Yay! Thank you, sir. Oh, my ticket? What about my ticket? They sent me an email today letting me know that they, I actually only had $192, but they sent me an email. They sent me an email letting me know that they were gonna forgive the rest of it. I didn't know that until I got home that my children had taken some of the change. So that was unfortunate. But thankfully the judge had justice on her mind today and let me get away with the $17. How you doing? How you doing? Oklahoma office. What's up, buddy? Joe Black. Hi. We are here in Wortham, Texas. And Mitchell, Brandon Mitchell. Hi. Thank you. I appreciate that. The link the link, sharing his link, share that has ever shared a link. There's a council meeting tonight. Yeah, right here. There's nothing going wrong in this town, though. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. It should be an uneventful, quick meeting. Oh, I'm in the sidewalk. Hope you're having a good day, sir. Thank you. Don't let me bother you. There's a council meeting tonight, but everything's going fine in this town. There's nothing wrong at all. It's right there. You still have time to sign up if you'd like to speak to the council. No. You can though if you wanted to. You can call them names if you really wanted to. Okay. Hope y'all are having a fantastic day.
You too, sir.
Oh.
I'm moving good.
Council meeting. But there's nothing going on. Everything's perfectly fine in this town. Did you know that they wrote 6,000 tickets last year?
Oh, I believe it. They're a little obsessive.
That's 6 citations for every citizen in the entire town. That's crazy. Hi, how's it going today?
Good. How are you?
I'm having a fantastic day. Council meetings are my favorite. Yes. I'm sure it'll be quick and uneventful though. It won't. It won't. It won't. They got some problems going on. Not just, I mean, I guess the city's involved because it's the police department and also the school. And I mean, when I want to give some interviews with some of the victims and witnesses later. You guys are gonna love it, and this ties in. All of this came about because of that. I'm doing well. I can't tell you guys what I'm doing. But there is a greater purpose to all this, and I am dying to let you know what it is. But this particular town, let's start there, and Richland, where I paid the ticket on Friday, write more citations than anywhere else in the state. It just so happens that this town writes far more than Richland does. Richland wrote, what was it? 3,000 citations, and this town wrote double that. It is a bigger town. There's 1,000 citizens here, but there's not 6,000 citations worth. So what are they doing with that? Yeah, and as long, it's all good. What's going on behind me in the street? Behind the camera? Oh, I think people are showing up. Showing up to the council meeting. Oh, she's a attendee. I don't know who she is. Seems friendly. Yes. Yay! So I'm showing this lady my council meeting tonight sign. And then when she gets closer, I'm going to put it down. And on the back of it is this one. Yay!
There's council meeting tonight.
There is a council meeting. It's right there too.
Yes, sir, it is.
There is, but nothing is going on.
No.
Everything's perfect in this whole town. And they definitely did write over 6,000 tickets last year. Did you know that?
I believe it.
That's 6 tickets for every citizen. That seems like a lot.
That's treatment, ain't it?
Oh man, I love it. I love anything that gets these police officers new squad cars. And a slushy machine for the break room. We need a slushy machine for the break room. Well, these guys are out there working hard. So. Yay! I love council meetings! They are the best. Oh man. there's a red truck down the street. It seems to be backing in. I bet they're coming to the council meeting. Yay! I love public engagement. I love it when the citizens get involved in their local government. Yay! There's a council meeting tonight right here. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you back the blue. Woo! Council meeting! There's a council meeting tonight. It's about to start. On Facebook. I'm Facebook before there was Facebook. There's a council meeting starting here in a minute. There's a council meeting right here.
I'm waiting on her to come and she.
You got 1 minute. Hi guys, how's it going today? There's the council meetings right here. It should be quick. There's everything's going fine in this town. There's nothing bad at all.
Yeah.
Nothing bad. They definitely didn't write 6,000 citations last year. Definitely not. 6,000. That's 6 per resident. That's a lot. Hope you'll have a good day. Nice shirt, sir. I like that shirt. How's it going? Oh, I'm fantastic. There's a council meeting tonight.
I'm aware.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
Very much aware.
It should be a quick one. There's nothing bad in this town, in this whole town. Everything's awesome. Yay! Hi, how's it going? There's a council meeting right in there. It should be.
I was at the wrong place.
Oh, I'm sorry. You went to City Hall, didn't you?
I did.
Hey, it should be a quick one though. There's nothing wrong in this whole town. Everything's awesome.
Yes, it is.
We'll just pat each other on the back and move on.
Have a great day.
You too, man. Yay. So, I should step across the street. Hit me with 1 dot. There's a council meeting tonight. It should be a quick one though, because everything's going perfectly in this town.
I'm telling you.
Oh man, there's no problem at all. They definitely did like 6,000 tickets last year.
Right.
Okay, that's actually an accurate number.
Is it?
It's probably There's a council meeting right here. But don't worry. We're just gonna pat yourself on the back because everything is awesome. Yay! His registration is not expired. We should write a ticket. previously the most unreliable form of recording that we had, and it's working fine from the distance of 150 feet. So that would have been really handy to have operational during the operation. That would have been it would have been so handy to have operational during Operation Trojan Horse at Wolf City. It would have been. That would have been fantastic. So next time, guys. Yay! Olay! 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 Happy fuck the Cops Day! Sing and fuck the BADCOPS! Sing and fuck the bad stuff! Away! Thank you. Thank you. Somebody should get dash cam off this cruiser and you can have it. Woo! You guys should request dash cam and then you can use that content for free. Fuck the police all day, every day. Fuck the police all day and twice on Tuesdays. Woo! A piggy's sitting on a big cow pie, looking up at the sky. The cow pie broke and the frog got it, and the pig fell and got dookie all in his eye. Yay! So in case you viewers are not aware, we currently have missing Watchdog inside the building. Happy, happy, happy fuck the Cops Day! It's every day of the week! This is how to keep your fuckers away! It's just as bad, I think. Away!
Hold on, the cop's coming.
Oh no!
He's probably gonna give you some unlawful directive.
You crazy, man.
Excuse me, officer!
Yes, sir.
How many police officers does it take to push a suspect down the stairs?
It only takes one.
According to all the reports, the suspect fell.
None.
That's the first time a police officer's ever gotten that question right. You know, don't you? You know you were there, weren't you? Your name was not in that report, officer. Hey, did you know that your department wrote 6,000 citations last year?
Yes.
Yeah, they still got 10,000 active and pending.
Citations in the court system?
That math doesn't math.
That seems like a lot for a town of 1,000 people.
What do we got, county? Dispatcher?
That was before me.
How
Yeah,
many
you look
police
like a
officers
dispatcher
do you have in this town?
That was before
Well,
me.
you're not out abusing people with a badge and a gun, so
Before me.
that's a good thing.
Yeah.
How many police officers are here?
Providing you dispatch the correct information.
4 or 5. Yeah.
You got some part-timers too.
So does it work in this county?
Hi.
What a traitor.
No.
What
county are you in?
So, Tico.
Oh yeah, don't worry. I've been operating in there too.
Where'd she go?
Just to let you know, your caller is a little. Nobody said anything because nobody's looking out for you because you're working in Navarro County. Oh, come on. She works around cops. She can handle the hazing. Especially when they're all men. Hey, Otto, they're in closed session to decide that fate of that cop.
I hope they find that cop.
like out of a canyon or something. That'd be fantastic. We could sell pay-per-views. I'll stream it and you can send it revenue.
Is this part running?
Oh yeah, please don't. Come on here. No.
Yay! Here comes the big dummy! Woo! 6,000 citations! Woo! You guys are killing it out there. Oh, well, I shouldn't say that word in reference to the police.
Bro, you had all them in there cracking. We could hear you in there, dude. Oh, there you go. I thought you were packing it up.
No.
Okay.
No, I recharge my batteries for this occasion.
That's all right. Chief's daughter just came after me, so.
After you?
Like right there. That's the Chief's daughter right there.
Which one?
The one in the tan pants, works at the county as a
Oh,
dispatcher.
you know, she looked like she had a boot stuck in her throat, but I didn't know that. I just assumed.
Oh, because
The Chief's daughter? What did she have to say? Nothing good.
wasn't very nice.
That's about right.
Go.
The Chief seemed real nice.
Chief seemed nice. Seemed like he actually had some integrity.
Are you on 2 dot? Are you on 2 dot?
Hey, look, copy illegally parking. Love when they park the wrong way. Where's the chief at?
Oh, right there.
Oh, I knew it was him.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
You get my email?
Yes, sir. I already replied.
I just want to see if you want to come talk to me in person.
I will. How are you?
Hey, I got a little concerned on one of my records requests. I didn't mean to interrupt you, I'm sorry. About there's a situation. I don't know if you're aware of it or not, but I sent a records request because I knew about a statement that was made by Coach Allen. 30 minutes later, superintendent's calling the mom saying she wants to change. I want that document preserved. I put a records request in for it.
Okay,
I don't
have anything.
I know, but I don't want no tampering of evidence. I don't want no destruction of records. That's felony.
We weren't involved.
I understand that, but you're the chief. You can investigate a crime. If they destroy it, it's a crime.
Yeah.
So I'd rather have it preserved. And I even asked for it redacted with the child's name off of it. We got a serious issue. I understand you're trying to help.
Yeah.
But now you're gonna have to deal with that.
Yeah.
All because of Ashley Daniel. So.
Yeah. Well. But yeah, the deal with her at the school, I don't have anything.
Oh. Take him to jail.
That's my grandson.
You ran back to that car so quick.
Hey! Oh, sorry. I get excited.
No, so I just want that document preserved. I don't want them destroying anything. So I mean,
So did you send an email to the school?
Yeah. No, I said. Well, the school email that they have.
I don't
No, I understand.
any
The
of that.
school email got bounced back, but somebody knew about it because 30 minutes later, after I sent it to the city secretary, who's here by the way, Miller or whatever her name is, all of a sudden, instantly, the mom's getting a call saying that the coach wants to change her statement. You can amend it. Don't destroy it.
Right.
That's all I'm concerned about is the preservation of that document.
Well, I said I don't.
And I know there may be a lot of drama going on. I don't want to get into school drama,
Right.
but I don't want any laws broken. That's
Right.
what you're here to do is enforce the law. You know, it's like his son said, we about bad cops. There are a lot of bad apples nowadays. You know, if you're gonna do your job, enforce the law. You know, protect and uphold citizens' rights and the safety. That's all we ask for. We're not trying to create an issue or commit crime. We just want, you know, dealing with kids, it's even worse because they're not even of age. They can't help themselves. They're relying on the parents and the teachers to do the right thing. But
That's right.
so that's why we're here.
But yeah, and I think I replied to you on the request that.
Yeah, I saw
you
the
sent on Ashley.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
so,
I'm
yeah, I
aware.
don't really see
I know they're going to
anything
close it tonight.
Well,
After they decide what they talk
all
about
I'm
in
really
executive
doing is
session.
going over
I-
what I've done with them. Technically, they don't close it. I do. So
Well, you recommended disciplinary action. They're going to take it, and then it's going to come back to you. You're going to make the decision, and then you'll close it out. I understand that.
Yes.
You got
So
10 business days to
probably-
fulfill.
Yeah. So probably, I think I told you in the email, probably by the end of the week. First.
I didn't even read that. I didn't read that. I go, ooh, Craig Kelly.
Yeah, I got to
respond.
finish typing everything up and all that stuff on it. So probably get it finished up over the weekend, and then I'll get it to you.
So I'm just curious, why y'all got so many cops for only 1,000 population?
What? So one, the population is not right. Plus, we're contracted with
Streetman.
Streetman.
Okay. Yeah. I just have to ask that question. I looked at y'all's versus Richland, and I was like, what kind of budget y'all got here? So.
Yeah, our call volumes.
Y'all staying out of trouble?
Always when we can.
Well, that's not good. Your law. Aren't you supposed to enforce it?
No,
that was a trick question, by the way.
I know.
Okay.
Not enforce the trouble.
Well, at least one of y'all fixed your car. Oh, you both did. Congratulations. Did you hear me, or did someone else say something to you? The chief ain't gonna say something. I'm gonna say something. So, hey, what's up, buddy? Come on, man. All right, guys. Get back to work.
I'm supposed to be like right in front.
Yeah,
Okay. If you'll just read this one and then we'll do this one.
Okay, so before entering upon the duties of office, I, Kelly Craig, do solemnly swear or affirm that I have not directly or indirectly paid, offered, promised to pay, contributed, or promised to contribute any money or thing of value, or promised any public office or employment for the giving of withholding of a vote at the election or as a reward to secure my appointment or confirmation thereof, so help me God. Furthermore, in the name and by the authority of the state of Texas, county of Freestone, and city of Wortham, I, Kelly Craig, do solemnly swear or affirm that I will faithfully execute the duties of the office of Chief of Police for the city of Wortham, Texas, and will to the best of my ability preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution and the laws of the United States and of this state, so help me God.
Should I please state before you?
You just happen to be turning around right there. Do you have any questions? I have a couple of questions. So, a couple questions for you.
Yes, sir.
Since they're leaving it up to you now,
Do what?
is your recommendation already in? Is your recommendation already in? Okay. When will we know?
I can tell you, it's gonna be a verbal reprimand.
A verbal reprimand.
Well,
Wow.
you're taking a written reprimand. Yeah, written reprimand. It'd be improper.
I wouldn't agree with that, but I would probably have taken it a step higher, but somewhere between suspension and
Well, and you have to look at the totality of things.
I understand it. The only reason, because she told the truth, would be the only reason.
Well, yes, and she has no other disciplinary action.
And then my other question is, I know you replied to my email, as far as in closing everything out and getting that investigation. What was that timeline again? Because I don't remember.
I should have everything, because I gotta type everything
No, I
out.
get it.
So probably about a week, sometime during the weekend.
Okay, so are we looking, so we're not looking by Friday, we're looking more like by Monday or?
I would say Monday evening at the latest. that I would have it
Okay.
figured. I think I'll probably have it to you before then.
Okay.
I just gotta take the time and sit down and focus on what I'm
I got
typing
you.
and make sure it's all right.
Okay.
And
Well, that's all I had to have. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate it. I hope you honor your oath like you just swore in. And that's all I
I
asked.
have for most of my adult life.
What's that?
I said I have for most of my adult life.
Well, you just redid it, so it's a re-up every time you do it, so. He should have that report to me by Monday at the latest. That's what I had to go ask. So his recommendation's in. You're talking about a written reprimand. I mean, I don't agree with that. But I said somewhere between 1 day and 3 day suspension should have been more right. The only reason not termination is because she told the truth. If she would have lied about it, it would have been. Which one? The redhead? The one? Yeah, the one that. Appreciate you.
Freedom of Information Act. FOIA. Watchdog News Network. Watchdog.